Pardon. Come on, Junkie Joe. Hello, everyone. Welcome. So glad to have you here. I am Linda Israel, and it is Thursday, June. What is today? The 11th. Oh my gosh, this year is almost halfway gone. Many of us are ready for it to be over with. Hopefully, you are well and you're having an amazing week. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I'm waiting on Junkie Joe to load. He's being ornery for sure. He's not loading, so let me see if I can cancel it and start over. Sometimes it just takes them a little while to load. And that's the keeper of my junk bucks, as well as being able to do the giveaways that I have during my channel. So I have to wait for him to load. Hey, I want to thank you for being here and being a part of the live stream and, supporting me. If you haven't already, say hi in the chat. Would love to hear from you. Robin is our official note taker for the live stream today. She'll take down notes of the winners as well as questions that may be pertaining to new stencil designs, that kind of thing. If you have a question regarding an order, do use my website at lindaisrael.com. Use the contact me form there. That way I'll have your email address and we can correspond privately. If it's just a generalized question about something, a product that I offer, just feel free to ask. Put that in all caps and I'll do my best to answer that question. Junkie Joe is still taking his sweet time to load. All right, I'm trying to look at the chat just a little bit to see what everybody's saying. If I don't see it right away, please know that I'm not ignoring you. I just don't see it because I'm still waiting on Junkie Joe to load. Let's see. You do earn junk bucks when Junkie Joe is working. I will have a raffle here in just a moment to give away 200 junk bucks, so be prepared for that. I will announce it in the chat, and then you will see it show up on the screen. What else? Monday, we worked on the last of the Out to Sea journals. So I hope that you have subscribed to the subscription box. It'll be shipping out on the 15th, which I believe is the following Monday. If everything arrives like it's supposed to, I'm waiting on a couple of products to get here, which are the Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist, as well as the printed portion of the kit. So hopefully that'll all get here either Friday or early Monday morning. I may not get it all shipped out Monday as I'm waiting on a couple things. So be patient with me. Sometimes there's snafus in getting the supplies necessary. What else? Do check out the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. It's Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. We've been around for a couple of years now. We have about 20,000 members. It's an amazing group of people who love to share their junk journals, stuff about junk journals, products that they offer. You're allowed to have a sales or promotional post once every 24 hours. You can also just share photos of what you're working on. Maybe you want to share a snapshot of your table, or maybe you have a question. Do use that group for that. We'd love for you to be able to share that. Junkie Joe is still taking his sweet time. What else? Playing, watching. We are going to have a raffle at the end, so don't give yet until Junkie Joe is loading. I have a journal that I made, so I'll go over that in just a little bit. On Monday, I'll come back to a couple of things. On Monday, I'll be working with the Dogs and Roses kit by Calico Collage. This is one of the pages that I printed out. It kind of has a ivory to a brown background with a little bit of pink, maybe kind of a peach tone, a little bit of the taupe colors in there, some yellows, and I thought we would make some journal pages that could kind of go with that. I'll be using some new stencils that I have designed per y'all's requests. Yeah, the shortcuts won't work without Lazy Junkie Joe. Exactly. Sorry. You're almost done with your All About Robin's journal. Yay, Joy. I'm so glad. And then you'll have fun with the Out to Sea kit. I sure hope, anyways. Oh, wait. Junkie Joe. I think he's loading. Yay! All right, bear with me a moment while my computer had an update today, and I think that's why Junkie Joe was taking so long. All right, so let's go to giveaway, reset, yes. Go here, go here. All right, so we're going to open the giveaway, and I'll mention it now. You can get 200 junk bucks by typing !raffle. If you'll type that in, you'll get entered into the raffle. And basically, what are junk bucks? It's a virtual currency that you use to redeem a $10 off coupon. So you can check your bucks by typing !bucks. And then once you have 2,000, you can type !award. I think I owe a couple of people a coupon for Monday. I was getting ready to work on some of that and got sidetracked. So sorry about that. That'll be coming probably tonight or tomorrow. I am going to have a raffle at the end. I've made a journal. This is part of the daydreaming planner kit that I've used. I'll show this a little bit later. I also have a couple of journals this was made by Cynthia Dossett, right? Yeah, I think that's right. So I have a couple of journals that she made that will raffle off. If you make a donation today, make sure that you go over to my website, lindaisrael.com, create a user account so that you can be added to my YouTube donation membership, and that allows you to get a discount on products in my shop. It also gives you the free digital downloads that I offer as well. All right, so Junkie Joe should be working now. Y'all can enter the raffle. I'm looking. Yep, I see y'all entering. Okay, it's working. Yay! All right, so I thought I would start with, since we're doing the dog journal on Monday, my gel plate's a little bit dirty, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to put down the Little Puppies stencil. So I've got that stencil down, and I thought I would kind of keep some of the maybe pale blues and pinks and probably some teal maybe. I don't know, just a few different colors. So let's start with, I'm kind of looking at that. Okay, let's start with a pale blue. So I've got morning blue, and this is just craft paint. I like using the craft paint. You can also use the heavy body paint. I may use some of that later in the stream. So you don't have to spend a lot of money on paint. You can get inexpensive paint. I'm just going to put down a pretty good little blob of paint, maybe about the size of a nickel on here. You want less at first because it's harder to get rid of excess paint. It's easier to get rid of or add more paint if you don't have enough. It's harder to get rid of it. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to go in here and smooth this out over the whole stencil design like so. So I'm trying to get it down into these little crevices so the little puppies will show up. And then I'm going to take some bubble wrap and I'm going to press it to this whole image. And what that's going to do is it's going to lift some paint. And it's going to stay contained to the shape of the puppies. So right now all you see is bubble wrap. But wait, there's more. I'll set my bubble wrap aside to dry. Stay. And then I'm going to lift the stencil. Over here to my right, I have a pan full of water. I put a little bit of thieves cleaner in it to help clean my stencils off. I put it in the water with the paint side down. That way it'll start to loosen up. I've also got a scrap of paper here that I'm going to brayer off the excess paint. And I'm going to let this dry for a moment. So when you're gel printing, whatever you put down first is going to be in the forefront of your gel print. And what you put on behind that will be the background. So I'm going to let this dry for just a moment, and then we're going to come back in and add some more color. Oh, you just loved it. Thanks, Dreamcraft. Thanks for being here. Gel printing is a lot of fun. It's so easy. Hey, Katie. So good to see you. Hey, Barb. Yeah, looks like happy puppies, doesn't it? They're just happy little dogs. Trot, trot, trot. Let's see. Junkie Joe gave her some jump bucks. You love gel printing, but wind up with way too many printed papers. Well, start using them, Sam. Get them out and start making stuff with them. And that's what we'll do at the end. We'll maybe make some journal cards, maybe some corner tuck spots or some little tuck spots and some other little elements that we can use in the journal on Monday. Let's see. Hey, if you have a YouTube channel, do speak up in the chat and let us know that you have a YouTube channel and what you do on your YouTube channel. Do you do crafty stuff, or do you write or blog or whatever it is that you shared? Let us know what you do. We'd love to have more people to follow each other. Thank you, Cynthia. I greatly appreciate her and Robin, of course, all my admins. So thank you, Cynthia, for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. All right, let's see here. Enter the raffle. Hey, Dorlisa, welcome. All right. You are using it, but love making more. Okay, gotcha, Sam. I love using them too. They're fun. All right, so I think I kind of look at it. If it's not shiny anymore, it should be somewhat dry. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to lay the puppy dog, the paw prints, I think is what it's called, paw prints, not necessarily puppy, but paw print stencil down. And let's add another layer of paint. How about if we do let's do kind of a blue. No, I don't want that color. I want, what color do I want? That's a pale blue. Let's do green, and then we'll do teal. All right. So I've got citrus is the color. It's kind of a green color. And what I'm going to do is fill in the background just a little bit. You want to make sure that your gel is dry before you put the next paint down, or it will lift and smear the other layer of paint that's already on your gel plate. So that's why I waited. All right, so I'm just going in here, smoothing this out. All right, we're going to lift this up, and so that's going to have little dog prints in the background. We're going to let that dry for a moment, and then I'm going to grab one final color, and we'll get a gel print. Dalmatian puppies. Yeah, they could kind of be Dalmatian-looking puppies, yeah, with the dots. Oh, you're going back to my prompts from January, and you made the bookmark yesterday? Awesome! Oh, thank you, Robin, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a good green. I kind of like this green. I know it's not Robin's favorite colors, green. But I like this shade of green. It's a light shade of green. Hey, Marianne. Oh, and I didn't say hi, Angelica. Hello, Angelica. And Janice. How? Polka dot puppies. Yep, yep. Oh, Barb says she has perfume on today because she actually left the house. It's funny because my lawn crew came by this morning and I went outside to say hi to them, and one of the guys commented, I can smell your perfume, and I didn't have the heart to tell him I didn't put any perfume on. I took a shower. Oh, thank you, Dreamcraft Journals, for your donation. You're so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, and make sure, Dreamcraft, that, because I don't recognize your name, make sure you go over to my website, lindaisrael.com, and create a user account and then send me a message. Hey, I'm Dreamcraft Journals on YouTube, so I can get you connected. Yeah, it should be interesting with layers. I like doing layers sometimes. It's a lot of fun. All right, so this should be with the craft paint, the acrylic craft paint. It doesn't take near as long for it to dry, but I'm going to give it just a little bit longer. I'm picking up the gel plate and looking, and the paint is still a little shiny in a couple of spots. So we'll let that dry. Hey, Valerie, welcome. Yay, I'm glad you got the prize. We have the correct address now. Oh, dear. It was nice shower gel. Exactly, Barb. Yeah, deodorant. I do use a Young Living lavender. I don't know if it's lavender and mint or it's a lavender deodorant. And I think sometimes it has a stronger scent. So that could be what it was. Okay, perfect. Kathy, you're on there as Kathy. Okay, Dreamcraft Journals is Kathy. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Do send me a message and make sure that I do have you set up. I'm sure I do, but if I don't, well, let's make sure. Let's make it happen. All right. I think it's long enough. Now I'm going to come back with light turquoise. I'm keeping it a light colors because it'll be pale enough we should be able to write on top of it. So I'm going to put down, I'm trying to make sure there's not any boogers. All right, so this time I'm going to print. So I'm making sure that I've got a nice generous coat of paint. What that will do is reactivate the other layers of paint so we can lift it off our gel plate. And if I got a little too much paint, I'll just kind of take my brayer and roll it over a few times. Come on now. One more time. Okay. All right, I think I got enough of it off. I'm going to use copy paper to get my gel print. So I'm going to try to line it up as best I can. And then I'll just grab a couple of pieces of paper to mop up around the gel print. Kind of work it in. Love lavender. Lavender's a nice smell. I like it. No chemicals. Yep. All right. So let's see what we ended up with. Oh, my puppy dogs were too light. You can't really see them. All right, so I didn't do very well because the puppy dogs, you really can't see them. I should have picked a little bit darker color. So we may have to do that again. But I like the way it turned out, the pattern in the background. So let's try something else. Sometimes it works perfectly. Sometimes it doesn't. That's okay. All right, so I'm going to do this again. But I think this time I'm going to use a darker... I'm going to use a darker blue. So I'm going to use this teal color. And I think I got way too much paint. I'm brayering it off onto a scrap of book page over here so I can have little elements that I can use for other items. All right. Sometimes if you don't pick the right color, it happens. All right, so while that's still wet, I'm going to grab my bubble wrap. We're going to do this again. This is the Scotty Dog stencil. So I'm lifting paint by pressing this down. You like it, Dream Clap? You like it? Pressure for it to stick. Thank you, Sam. You like all my new stencils? All right. So now I'm going to lift this up. And we'll let that dry a moment. You'd like to see the Scotty Dog black with another pattern in them? Angelica saying, I'm your crafty friend. Send me a gift card. All right, so while I'm waiting on this to dry, I stuck my stencil in the water to the side here, so I'm going to dry it off, clean it off, dry it off, so we can use it again. Sam says, I don't understand your English, so sorry. No habla inglés. We have a language problem here. I know I'm speaking Spanish for my German-speaking friend. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get the puppy dog beads out too, in case we want to use it again. I think I have some black paint here. There it is. All right, so this time what I'll do is we'll fill in without the puppy dog feet, and we'll do, let's do this pale teal color. You like the bubble wrap? It's kind of fun. So I'm just going to put some teal down. I think last week I showed you the layering of stencils with the Scotty Dog. I've also made, someone was wanting a sun ray stencil. And I'll get that out and show it to you in a little bit. Alright, so I put down some paint. I'm going to line this up the best I can. Use my scraps. Mopping up paint on the edges. Yeah, Monday is the dog journal. I'll be using Norella's newest kit, Dogs and Roses, on Monday. It's a digital download. And I'm show you the different stencils that I have, as well as, I don't have that many dog rubber stamps. I don't even think I have any right now. I got to go look through the pile that she gave me. Alright, I think I've kind of cleaned that up a little bit. Alright. Yeah, she did say face masks. I have a few left. It's a pretty kit. Alright, so here's the Scotty dogs done with teal and the bubble wrap. You like it? Fun, fun, fun. You love dogs, Sam? I do too. Dogs are fun. Alright, so Sam wanted to see this done in black. I'm going to leave the teal on the plate just a little bit. We're going to put down some black. Probably should have shook it up. Should have shook it. Get another piece of paper. Trying to fill it in. Okay. I think I'm going to do the bubble wrap again. Let's do the bubble wrap again. So I'm just laying that down and just pressing it into the paint so it'll lift it. Okay. Lift the stencil and let that dry for a moment. Super cute. All right, what color do you want on top of that? Yeah, making decisions is hard. You got to want all of it. You love it? So cool? Joy says, hooray! Good job. 90 junk bucks, Joy. Hey, Raven. Aw, what kind of dog was it, Angelica? I like seeing doggies. They're fun. All right, so we're letting this dry. It's almost dry. Cynthia says red. Do I have a red? That's royal fuchsia. Red doesn't go with the journal I'm making on Monday. I have cherry red. I have cherry red. It's an old paint. Well, Cynthia said red. Thank you, Cynthia. We're going to try that. Thank you, Dreamcraft Journals, Robin, and Cynthia for your donations. They all need some red collars. Well, I would have had to painted that down. We'll just do this red. Maybe what I'll do is print these and make journal cards out of them. All right, put some red down. Putting some red down. It's not a super bright red, but I think it'll work. We may have a little bit of teal crusty bits in it as well. Okay. Linda Israel. Oh, a Rottweiler. Oh, yeah. Big doggy. Yeah. All right. We're going to lay this down. Oh, thank you, Rhonda, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. I'm just picking it up. Be right back, Dora Lisa says. A little bit of paint. Making a mess, making a mess. I taught you a lot today already. Well, yay! Got to help husband with the irrigation. Oh, my goodness. I need a dog mix between wild horse and boar. Oh, dear. All right, so there's our black and red Scotty dog. I didn't get it down fast enough, so we're kind of missing some of it over here, but it'll be kind of cool to work with. All right, I think I'm going to, let's just gel print some random colors on here to kind of clean up my gel plate a little bit. Sometimes I just like to clean my gel plate by putting down a layer of paint and see what I get. You never know for sure what you're going to get. Robin's gone. Let's party. You like it, Cynthia? How it turned out with the black? All right, so we're just kind of cleaning up the gel plate a little bit. Making random papers while we're at it. Just kind of gives some unusual textures here and there. That one's stuck. Okay, got it. Got it off. Just gently rub it away. Well, yay! I'm glad you like it, Cynthia. I was just cleaning up the gel plate just a little bit. Just grabbing the color that was on there. Where can you buy the gel plate? KE Mixed Media asks. You can get them off of Amazon. If you're in the United States and you're near Hobby Lobby, they sell it at Hobby Lobby. I think it's 20, no, it's 30, 34.99. $34.99 at Hobby Lobby. That's for the 12 by 12. Oh my goodness, Barb, that's crazy. You like my random pages that just look better than yours? Well, it's just kind of fun. Just kind of play. All right, so let's look at, oh yeah, here's my sunray stencil. So someone asked for a sunray stencil, so I was trying to figure out a way that I can make it my own. So I kind of call this a crackled sunray. We'll see how it's going to look. So let's put down a color. It won't really go with the theme we're working on, but I'm going to grab a yellow. So this one's called mustard. So we're going to put mustard down. And we're going to fill in. And I think I'll grab maybe an orange to lift the gel print. All right, so I've put down yellow, mustard. I'm going to lift that up, let that dry a moment, and then we'll put down an orange. I may mix the orange with a little bit of ivory. I've got a regular orange here. So let that dry for a moment. I do wait till it's almost completely dry, Dreamcraft. It's mostly, you missed the finish of the black dogs. Hang on, Teresa. I let it dry to the point that it's not shiny anymore. This is the dog print one. If you try to print too soon, it will smear this color. So if you want that blurred look, you can put another color down pretty quickly. But if you want crisp images like we got with the edges of the Scotty dog here, then you want to let it dry. Okay? All right. You had a case of Belinda. Thank you, Robin. All right, so that's just about, I'm going to put down a little bit of orange in that center. And then I'm going to put a little bit of this ivory in it, so it'll lighten that color a little bit. All right. Kind of mix it around. Okay. Kind of made my own custom color. Kind of reminds me of Dreamsicle. Dreamsicle color. Is that a color? It's a kind of a sherbet orange. So I'm going to make sure it's really filling in. I don't know. I hope you like this design. It took me a while to come up with it. Let me know what you think of it. All right, we're going to put that down. Clean up around the edges a little bit. Clean it up. Clean it up. You like the dog, Sam? Thank you. Creamsicle. Yeah, creamsicle. Do you remember a creamsicle? Makes you want a creamsicle, gorgeous color. Thank you, Jennifer. How are you? No. One moment, please. I gotta answer this because he's working on it. No. Those are one-sided. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much. Just staying busy. So we got a little bit of that. You see that pattern in the middle? I probably could have got away with a little bit lighter color. Okay, sorry. Pages. Yes, they are. Okay. My print guy is making sure my print order. All right. That's kind of, it's not as contrasting as I want it to be. Let's do that one more time. Let's get that stencil out. And maybe we'll use a brighter yellow this time. So I'm just getting the stencil out of the water. And I'll take my towel here. I use kitchen towels in my craft room. Thank you, Janice, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we're going to lay this back down. Maybe we're going to do it, let's do it in reverse. Let's do orange, and then we'll do the yellow on top. I'm just going to do the orange. Apparently this one's almost empty. All right, let's do the orange first. I'm not going to change the color. I'm going to do just orange because when I go to put the yellow behind it, we should get a different hue where the orange is. Sometimes you gotta experiment with the layering of colors, okay, y'all? Don't be disappointed. Go ahead and learn from that experience and then make a different gel print. Okay? All right, cleaning my brayer off. I think we'll use a different shade of yellow. I was going to use that yellow, but I have a brighter yellow. This one's called macaroni yellow. You want more junk box joy? Amazing. I'm shaking this up. Got it. Shaky, 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 shaky. All right, this is almost dry. Give it just a little bit longer. You can kind of see the patterning now that it's dry just a little bit. And I think I'm going to like it in reverse. You're having a lucky, lucky day. All right, so the orange paint is still a little wet. So I'm trying to decide if I want it to smear and kind of blur the edges or if I want it really crisp. So I'm going to let it dry just a little bit longer. Julie, get ready for work, young lady. Don't be late. Joy has a better perfume than you do, Barb, today. That's why Junkie Joe's all being sweet on her. Oh, dear. Alrighty, so... Oh, yeah, I need to show you the July Stencil Club. You can use just about any acrylic paint that you have, Jennifer. You can use a craft paint. You could use what I call a heavy body acrylic paint. Oh, thank you, Barb, for your donation. A heavy body acrylic paint. Yeah, you can fan it dry. It's a little bit faster. It's almost there. This is my July Artistic Stencil Club. So in preparation of Punked Out Steam that's coming out in August, you'll get this half sheet that has kind of like gears in the middle. And this is, I don't know, I just thought it was kind of funky looking. Be good for that. You have a hand fan you try, but you get too hot, dude, I can imagine. And then let's show you the, that was a half sheet. This is the full sheet. It kind of reminds me of stained glass. So it's kind of a gears into stained glass. And then this one I think is going to be one of my favorites. More steampunk! And then this is my large gears. You like that? Like it, Jennifer? Thank you. So that will be the July Stencil Club. And the kit will be Punked Out Steam 2. T-O-O, 2. Alright, I think this is dry enough, so I'm going to put down this bright yellow, macaroni yellow. Ooh, I may have got too much paint. Macaroni. Who likes macaroni? Growing up, it was Kraft macaroni and cheese, or the store brand that you could get 3 boxes for $1 when I was growing up here in the United States. What about you? Somebody's messaging me. Alright, so we'll put that down. My print guy is text messaging me. I'm going to have to reply to him. Say, dude, I'm on a live stream. Leave me alone. Let's put some yellow in here. Put some yellow down. All right. Squirrel! All right, it's time for the raffle. Y'all get in. You want it now? You want the Stencil Club now? Well, that will be the July Stencil Club. Yeah, shiny objects cause distractions. Yes, they do. Let's get this lifted. Thank you, Greenfield, JJ Greenfield. Thank you for your donation. All right. Ooh, I think y'all will like this one. It also kind of reminds me of stained glass. Thank you, Cynthia. All right. Thank you, Raven, for your donation. What do you think of that? You like that one? Whoops. You love the crackle in the stencil? You like that? Thank you. Well, basically what I did was I hand drew the little rays coming in. And I knew that I didn't want it to be just those little pointy things. So I went back in and made these little voids in between, because I thought that would give it a little bit more interest. You like it, Jennifer? Thank you. The steampunk kit will be the same colors. It will have all brand new images. Maybe a couple of repeats, like the dragonflies that were in the first kit. But for the most part, it'll have all new animals with steampunk elements added to them. Love the sun. Yeah, I think it was better with the orange first and then the yellow. I think it looks better than this one, which kind of muted that yellow. Okay. Oh, yeah, looking up at tall trees. Yeah, looking through and seeing that. Yep, I can see that. Love, love, love. All right, y'all get entered in the raffle, and I'm going to clean my gel plate again. I want to add some funky colors. I'm going to get some, this orange. Come on. And a little bit more yellow. I'm just doing it enough to smooth out the paint. So we'll get some random patterning on here. All right, we're going to do the raffle here in just a moment. I wanted to clean my gel plate a little bit. Oh yeah, and I have a crackle one too. Yep. You don't even know what steampunk is? Well, I'll show you. My version. Mine is a colorful steampunk. Steampunk's kind of industrial mixed with Victorian. Mechanical things. So now we kind of got a tie-dye look to a gel print. Okay. I have the Crackle Cube rubber stamp too. Alright, so there is the raffle. Let's go over here and pick the winner. And let's pick... Okay. We'll do this as the card. Alright, so the winner of 200 junk bucks is... Barb Dingwell! Congratulations, Barb! You won 200 junk bucks. So I'll get that added to your account later. And we're going to do a... Let's see. B... I think I spelled that right. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to give a Believe journal card. So what this is the background is a master board that I made. I scanned it into my computer and I printed it on linen cardstock. Then I came back and I did some gold embossing. Can you see the gold here and here? And then I layered a gel print and a rubber stamp piece of paper on top to make a quick journal card. Okay. So congratulations to Barb. Y'all enter the raffle. Alright, so I kind of cleaned my gel plate up a little bit. Let's look at... Got the Crackle stencil. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to put down the repeating butterflies design. I'm going to put the Crackle stencil over the top of it. I'm going to use kind of a darker teal color. And come in here and add the crackle. You have to work it a little bit more because you're dealing with the 2 layers of stencil. So I'm just going to go in here and try to get that down. Thank you, Karen, for your donation. All right, did I get it up here? Yeah, so it's put patterning all over the place. I'm going to let that dry for a moment, and then we'll put another color in here. Yeah, I have been busy creating stencils recently. I have created a few stencils. Now what I can do, because it's on top of the stencil, is I can kind of go in here and I'm just kind of cleaning up the paint that's on top of the stencil, because if it's still wet, when I go to gel print the next color, it'll kind of bleed. All right, I think what I want now, we did a turquoisey color. Let's do that lighter turquoise color. So our butterflies should have a little bit of veining in them. And I think, do I have one? Not really. Yeah, we'll just leave it. Thank you, Joy, for your donation. I'm going to lift the stencil and let that dry for a moment, and then we'll pick it up with a different color. Thank you, Jennifer, for your donation. All right. Yeah, the crackle stencil is new. I just came out with it. Yeah, it's new. I'll show you what it looks like again. Let me clean it off while we're waiting on the butterflies to dry. Okay. So here is my new crackle stencil. I'll lay it in my spray box so you can kind of see that. And then let's pick a color. Oh, here we go. We'll do a deck from the Out to Sea Tattered Angels kit. So I'm going to spray that in here. And I'm going to mop up with another sheet of paper. So I just laid that on top. So there it is, mopping it up. So you get some cool texture. Oh, thank you, Robin. So we're going to have at least one journal we're giving away today. And then here is spraying through the stencil. Do you like it? So spraying through, and I had it really wet, but there's mopping it up. That's a new stencil. And now I need to clean it. There. Oh, thank you, JJ. Thank you so much. All right, so we're still waiting on that to dry. You like it, Jennifer? Thank you, Sam. So that was the crackle background. And this is the butterfly, repeating butterfly stencil. I'm trying to decide if I want to go one more layer of stencil. I like the way that looks. Okay, I'm going to let this dry pretty good. You like them both? Thank you. Thank you, Dorlisa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm waiting on that to dry. And I think, what if we were to put this behind? So you'll have a gear background. I think that's what we need to do. All right, so I'm going to make this gel print. It's 1:30 now, so we've been on for an hour. And I don't know that these are really scan worthy, but we can make some elements. Like, we can use that to make something. Use that to make something. This was a mop-up page after we printed the Scotty dogs. You feel a future budget coverage coming? Oh, that was just mop-up pages. Here is one of the starbursts, or sun rays, I mean. Cleaning up the gel plate, getting some random tie-dye. So maybe we can do something with these first couple of gel prints today. At the end of every month, Robin, everybody's like, I gotta figure out what my budget is. And I thank y'all for being loyal to me. I greatly appreciate it. I've got a workshop coming up here. Not this weekend, but the following weekend. And these are my gals that see me once a month. So they always wait until a few days before we'll meet up and see what I have new to tell me what they want me to bring. Oh, dear. Thank you so much for supporting me. I greatly appreciate it. What else have y'all been working on? I did make a journal. Believe it or not, I made a journal in an hour this morning. I made a journal in an hour this morning. Now, of course, I was very fortunate. This is still very wet, so I'm waiting on it to dry. That I already had the kit printed. So all I had to do is fussy cut some elements. And this is the daydreaming planner that I've got here on the front. And then I made this pocket page that has a Bible page in the background. And there's a pocket here. There's a pocket here. And then it repeats on this side. So we've got a tuck spot here. There is a pocket here. And then there's a pocket at the top. And then I use the stencil. This has got the damask stencil, spraying it through the butterfly stencil. Rubber stamping. Robin says it takes at least a week to do a stencil. You love the Tiffany blue, Dorisa? Days and days for you, Sam? Well, I was fortunate because the printed pages were already done. I just made a couple of stamped journal cards. This was part of a washi strip that Norella has in the Be Thankful journal ephemera kit. And I did the same rubber stamping on a few pages. Used the fussy cut elements. The CE one and the new steampunk. Okay, Sally, gotcha. Thank you so much, Julie. This was a journal card I made. I just stamped around the outside edges. I used the fussy cut element from the kit. This was a gel print in the background. Week and months for you, Julie. It's okay. It's okay to take your time. I needed it quick and dirty, as they say. So here's the center. So I just put all these different journal cards in the center. This is a larger one here. We say day on them. Colorful. I like the way this turned out. I used this, what's called the washi tape strip. Oh yeah, Raven, I bet it's gorgeous. Take 2 months to complete. All right, so let's put down my next stencil design. It should be dry enough. So I'm going to come in here. All right, what do I want? the stencil design to be. So how about we've got dark teal, light teal. If we fill in the areas here, I need a pale yellow. How about if we add a little bit of ivory and yellow together? So I'm going to put it on my palette over here. I don't have a pale yellow, so you can mix your own color. All right, I think this will be a good yellow. So this is definitely a layered up gel print. Okay. I'm going to lift that stencil and let this dry, and then I'm going to fill in with a pale, maybe a pale purple. No, maybe a pale green. We're going to do pale green. Because I should have done purple first if I wanted to put purple down, and then the yellow. So we'll let that dry for a moment. All right, so let's pick up where we were. So I'm trying to make sure I don't get this on the gel plate. So again, I just took the Butterfly Beauties Cube, one of the stamps, and just stamped it repeatedly. And then this strip was in the kit. I don't know if you can kind of see the blue in the background. I used my blending brush and just kind of went over that. See you later, Dreamcraft. Thank you for being here. Have a good day. Come back if you get a chance. This is the damask stencil in the background mopping it up. There's the butterfly stencil mopping it up. Yeah, that's a stencil, Carrie. Hey, Carrie, here she's another administrator for the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group and here on my YouTube. So there's the butterflies again with the damask stencil through it. And that's a new stencil. Repeating butterflies. It's a real soft feeling, yeah. So there is the journal. The cover doesn't come in the kit, but maybe we can beg Narella to add it to the planner kit. All right, so that'll be one of the journal kits journals that I'll be raffling off. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna like this. Yeah, let's come back in with green. We're gonna let this dry for a little bit longer. And then the gear stencil is in the July Stencil Club. I'm making sure I'm shaking up my paint. It's still a little wet in the background. And some of this you won't see because it'll be behind the butterflies. Yeah, the printer ink is expensive. I had to buy a new printer. My printer died. You like the combination of yellow and turquoise? Well, thank you. Yeah, my printer died, so I bought a new one, and I continued with the HP Instant Ink program. And $9.99 a month, and I get 300 color prints. I got way too much paint. Okay. So I put this pale green on the back side. That's what I'm going to use to lift my gel prints. All right. Oh, I got it a little too low. thought I was on the page, right? Let's do right here. Cleaning up. I get the Instant Ink program from Hewlett Packard, Lisa, and I can print 300 full color prints on my HP printer for $9.99 a month. They send me the ink that I need that goes with my HP Envy Photo 7855 color inkjet printer. They ship me the ink before I run out, so I never run out of ink while I'm printing a job, so I always have extra cartridges on hand. And otherwise, I would pay somewhere around $40-something per cartridge. And I go through about 3 cartridges, sometimes 4 cartridges a month. Oh, yeah. I was a little down on the page, but what do you think? Can you see the gears in the background? You see all the crackle that we made in the butterfly? I like it! My printer was $269, Sam. Pardon me. And I got it from, this time I bought it from Best Buy, and I went ahead and paid for the 2-year Geek Squad replacement warranty because I print 300 print jobs a month. I had my last printer a year and a half, and it was 170 something days out of warranty, and the print head is what went out in it. So the extended warranty was like $30 something, $39 maybe, and it would cover that. You love the colors? Thank you. Like how that came together? All right, so do we want more gel printing, or do you want me to make something with the gel prints? Not too bad. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Delisa. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Barb. It's wicked. You got a few distractions at home today, Delisa? Yeah, it picks up the paint layers. The way that a gel print works, it's a resist. So whatever is sitting on there, if you reactivate it with another layer of paint, it comes up. Kind of cool, huh? All right, let's see. Let's gel print. Let's do this one, only because I want to see this pattern. All right, so I want to put down, let's put down hyacinth. It's kind of a pale purple. Get me a new piece of paper. So now I'm just going to do the stencil design. This is also from the July Stencil Club. All right, I'm going to lift the stencil and let that dry. You want the stencil, Angelica? You want all the stencils, Angelica? All of them, yeah. You're very welcome, Jennifer. Yeah, feel free if you have any questions, but definitely ask. Yeah, I'll try to do my best to explain them. All right, so I've put down the stencil design. We've got a void. I used this hyacinth color. It's kind of a pale lavender. And I think I think we're going to come back with a light turquoise. I think that would look really pretty. You like it? This is another from the July Stencil Club. I kind of call it steampunk, what is it? Steampunk stained glass or stained glass gears 2. You want that stencil right there. That is awesome. Okay, Robin. Good. I'll get it for you. Name of this stencil? It is the July Stencil Club, Sandra. July Autistic Stencil Club. You get a big gears, you get the stained glass, and you get this half sheet that has different gears. Okay. Put this back over here. It's almost ready. July Club, you got it. So if you haven't signed up for the Stencil Club, do so. I'll be shipping out the June Stencil Club. Do I have it right here? I may have put it up. I must have put it up. I had it out, and I think I was cleaning up all my stencils. And yeah, here it is. June. No, that's the wrong year. Wrong year! Uh-oh, what was that? This was this year, last year's. I don't want last year's. I want this year's. They're out of order. February, March, May. Ah, here it is. Here is June's Stencil Club. So you get that one. I think this is one of my favorites from the June Stencil Club. And then here is the half sheet from the June Stencil Club. Who's already a member of my Stencil Club? Oh, it probably thought you posted a link when you were, if you typed an exclamation point or period too close to something else. All right, we'll put that back up here for now. All right. Hey, Heather, how are you? How are you, lady? You good? All right, so we've let the gel print, the paint layer dry. So now I'm going to come back with the light turquoise and brayer this out, and then we'll lift this print. I like doing these pages because if I take the time to scan them in, I can use them as multiple journal pages in a journal. I can turn them into journal cards or other elements. All right, so I'm going to line this up right about there. I'm going to make sure it gets stuck down. And we're just mopping up the paint around the edges. Help clean our gel plate. You love the color, Barb? Yay! It happens. Don't worry, Sam. I'm good, Heather. I'm good. Just, you know, living the life. Trying to keep positive. I know I didn't say it at the beginning, but I like to have my live streams upbeat, friendly, and helpful. So if you have a question, feel free to ask. And if you know the answer that someone is asking a question to, help them out. Do check out the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. We have what's called the We Care, an event where you can come in and tell us about, prayer requests, or you want to tell us about some praise reports, or you just want to vent about your next door neighbor and get some good vibes from your fellow crafty friends. You're welcome to do that. Okay, at Linda, is using more than 2 stencils still the same process, or do you think that using more than 2 stencils is a bit much? That's up to you. I mean, I showed y'all the different patterns that we made. So here is 3 stencil designs on this one gel print. It takes a little bit longer, but look at the way that that looks. You have a unique page that you can't purchase somewhere. You've made that yourself. But you could keep it as simple as 1 stencil and make that pattern. We've also done it where we use just the doggy stencil and bubble wrap to give us some texture. So you can do that as well. So don't feel like it's an either or. Do what you feel like you want to do. A girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. You like that, Sam? With that lavendery pink, purple color? I think they all kind of go well together. I think these I'll use for the journal kit on Monday. You like that? Yay! I like it. And it's kind of lacy looking, but you kind of see the wonky gear in here. And then here's a little gear right there. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so do you want me to make something now or do another gel print? I think those go together. You know, I didn't use this other stencil. Might as well. We're going to do one more gel print. Okay, so we used those colors. Let's use a pink this time. So I've got vivid pink. Make something now. You like the butterflies? Thank you. Okay, well, I'm going to make this last gel print. All right. I got a blob of paint, so I got to really work it. Work it, work it. Lot of paint. I think we might use, oh, do we want to use the lavender with this or do we want to use the teal? I'm just overbraying it because I have too much paint and I don't want it to take 20 minutes to dry. I also have a fan, a ceiling fan going on in here, so that kind of helps. All right. I see Sandra wants me to make something. Make something after this one, Barb says. I need all of those. I have a friend that loved the Tiffany blue, and those would make great for a journal. I'd make it. Oh, awesome, Lisa. Well, what I could do. Do I need. I don't know. No, I can reprint these. Okay, we're going to make something out of these 2 pieces. We're going to make a journal card. All right. Barb says teal. So we're going to use a pale teal, I think. Like turquoise. Let it dry, let it dry. And then I've been brayering book pages over here to the side, so I'll have some. Okay, Sam. Don't be late to your appointment. Thanks for coming today. I hope y'all are having fun. You know you can watch this as a replay. Hey, thank you, Jennifer, for your donation. I forgot to say it at the beginning because I was distracted because Junkie Joe wasn't working. But when you're watching any video on YouTube, if you watch on a computer, usually right below there's a little gear. You can click on that and change the speed to 2 times the speed. If you're on like a mobile device, like an iPad or a cell phone, up in the top there's 3 little dots. If you click on that, you can change the playback speed. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate your support. All right, so we're almost ready. I think we could go ahead. Let's pick this up with the teal. See what I'm putting down there? All right, and then we'll move the gel plate, and I'll grab some cardstock, and we'll make, let's make some journal cards. I may go ahead and clean off the Scotty dog stencil and the little puppy stencil so we can use those. Okay. You ready for this? Right about there. Right about. Do 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 do. I'm gonna do that right across there. And let's see, maybe right here. I'm not really worried too much about cleaning my gel plate completely. I can do that later. I just want to get the bulk of the paint removed. Have a good weekend, Sam. Thank you for stopping in. Okay. So this was the half sheet. Ooh. Even though we used pink, it came out a little more lavender because we put the teal behind it. So that's why we got that pattern. You like it? When you're done at the end, you can leave it if you so choose. If you are completely done, you can put down a layer of paint and make sure that you quickly cover it with paper and press it down and clean it up. If you're annoyed that your gel plate is dirty, you can gently clean it with maybe a paper towel, a wet paper towel, or wet wipe. I will take mine to the sink and run it under the water and just kind of gently rub it with my fingers, making sure that nothing scratches the gel plate. But for the most part, what I do with mine is I take my package, only because I haven't picked up something big enough to store it yet. My old gel plate fit on a glass cutting mat that I had, but I don't have one that is 12 by 12 size. And I just put it down, trying to get it as straight as possible so that it doesn't warp. So if I just kind of and lay it down, and I don't put the other piece on the other side, because if you do, it'll create bubbles. I don't know if y'all can see the bubbles underneath. Well, those will become part of the texture of your gel plate. So that's why I don't put anything on top. I have put another gel plate on top. I don't see a problem with that. You may want to cover it lightly with a lint-free type cloth so that dust doesn't get on it. But for the most part, I'll just do it like this, and I'll set it to the side. Okay, let's clean this off. All right, I'm going to clean my work surface a little bit. Angelica uses Baby Shop and water. Yeah, I'm hitting your jam with that teal. You love that one too, Barb? Thank you. Love it, Julie. Thank you. All right, so I just sprayed my craft mat with a little bit of Thieves Cleaner so that I can dry it up a little faster and not worry about stuff getting on my stuff. They ship on the 15th, Jennifer. The Out to Sea kits ship on the 15th. So long as I get my print job from my print guy and I get Tattered Angels sent to me. All right, so I'm just going to clean that up a little bit. We've got these two gel prints. And I'm going to clean off the stencil. So I want the Scotty Dog stencil. I already have the puppy paw prints. Okay. I think go this way. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, so I cleaned off the Scotty Dog stencil. I'm gonna put a little lotion on my hands because they're getting dry. Yeah, me too, Robin. I'm hoping it gets there on time. I'm waiting. They haven't emailed me that said it's shipped. It will be different shaped bottles. They're going to be the round bottles. They'll be this shape. They'll be this shape of a bottle as opposed to this shape. Should be the same amount inside, 2 ounces, but they're going to be a different shape because it was an 8-week wait for the other bottles. And I said, no, I want them faster than 8 weeks. Okay, so I've got Scotty Dog. I've got the paw prints. Let's get some paper to use for some journal cards. I've got a teal. Maybe it's too much teal. Let's see. That doesn't look too bad on there. We might get away with... No, that's copy weight. I'm looking. Maybe I've got this teal. I don't know which one I like. They don't look much different to y'all. Well, I'll just get them both out here for a moment. Okay, so I've got this guy. If I cut this in half, it's probably pretty close to 5.5 inches. Yep, so if I cut that in half, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and cut these apart. Probably right about there. I think I could trim this guy just a little bit, only because I'm going to make a pocket. And I don't want it the full 5.5 inches wide. I like that. Okay. So we're going to do that again. So that's roughly almost 3 inches tall. So that'll make another pocket. That'll make another pocket. So we'll have 4. So I'll do one more that'll be for a pocket. So we'll have 4 pockets. And then I'll cut up these guys, and they will all become elements on a journal card. Yeah? See there? It's so cute! So this will be used in Monday's journal. So I got these little pieces. Alright, so now I'm going to take the cardstock here. And I think a couple of these... Okay, they're all different sizes. So I'm going to go with the biggest, which should be right at 3 inches. It is. So if I'm going to go 3 1/4, that'll give me a little bit of a border from top to bottom. And I need 2 strips. So I'm going to cut 2 3 1/4 by 12-inch strips. There's 1. And then here is 2. I'm going to set that aside for a moment. I'm going to take this and rotate it around. And I'm going to cut it to be roughly, let's see, did I not, I don't think I trimmed these down earlier. So I need to trim them. This is, so if I go to 5 1/4, Yeah, that's really close. 5 1/4. 5 and, oh no, I messed up. I had them stacked. Okay, good. I didn't mess up completely. It just came unstacked. I was like, oh no, I thought I cut it too short. Alright, so now I've got these little pieces. 1, 2, 3. So I need to make sure that these are all short enough that they fit on here. I think I've got this one. Okay, right here. Got that one. And then let's do this one. Okay. So those are all going to be tuck spots and pockets. I'm going to set those aside for a moment. And then I've got these guys that I think would look really cute if we back them with a little bit of this teal. So let's see how big these squares are. They are about 2 3/4 inch. So if I cut this to be 3 inches, yeah, so I should be able to get 4 3-inch squares. There's one. I know, I'm just sitting here cutting paper. Well, go! Just go do it! Oh, thank you for subscribing, Debbie! If y'all are watching and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Remember, I come back live on Mondays. Monday, we're going to be making a dog journal. Alright, so now I've got the little Scotty dogs. Those are going to go on those squares. Those will be cute little tuck spots. Okay, so now I think I want some white or ivory. Maybe white cardstock. Some over here. How about we make some 4x6 journal cards? So I've got a white journal card. So I'll make, let's make 4 of these. Okay. Practicing being kind. You like instant ink too, Jennifer? I think it's pretty good. I like it. Alright, we're going to come back to this in a moment, but I think we'll use those in a moment. Okay, I've got these pieces. I've got these guys. So with these guys, what I think I'm going to do, yeah, I think that would be cute. So I know it's simple, but I'm going to take the Distress Oxide. I've got the Scotty Dog stencil, and yeah. All right, so I'm going to put down the Scotty here in the middle. So I'm really kind of blending it in the edges there. And then there's the Scotty Dog. You like it so far? All right, and then, wait, there's more. I'm going to put the paw print stencil over. And dang, I know I had some of those. Okay, I think what I want to do is let's spray it with some Tattered Angels. trying to find a color that I have a little bit in the bottle left. This is pretty close to the, it's a little bit lighter than the Out to Sea Deep Sea, which is a little darker. This one is called Turquoise Blue. I've got some other blues that I've used. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a piece of paper towel and kind of put it over my Scotty dog just a little bit. Because I don't really want to alter his color. Alright, and then I'm just going to spritz. Aha! Isn't that cute? Just kind of leaves him in the middle, and then we can use our distress inks around the edges. We could also get out the shabby stitches. I think that's what we need. Either that or the textured edges. You like it? Had to wash your hands? Well, I'm glad you did. I've got the shabby stitches. I think I'll do this one. It's kind of a multiple zigzag stitch. So I'm going to go off the page a little. Like that. What do you think? Is that too cute? Okay. So, let's do that one more time. I've got my stencil. I'm going to kind of get it in the center. Mermaid Lagoon. All right. Then I'm going to lay down a little Scotty dog. So I'm just kind of put him where he's protected. Just a little bit. Take my stencil and lay that on top. So now we've got our pattern. Like that. Yay! Isn't it cute? Okay, where's my stamp pad? Oh! We had a catastrophe. Alright. Well, you know what? We're going to make something out of it. I had my paint water on my desk. And it just went everywhere because I bumped it. Every week, it seems like I spill something on this live stream, y'all. Alright, we'll have to dry that. Alright, where's my towel? Oh, well, it's empty now. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Angelica, you're not sleeping. Alright, so I'm going to go like this. Like that. That. Alright, I'm going to set this aside for a moment. My papers got wet, so I'm just going to lay them over here to dry. Let's put some distress inks on this journal card. See you, Cynthia. Thanks for stopping in. It's contagious, the Linda syndrome. Oh my gosh, I just don't get it. What is going on? All right, so we got these two journal cards we've made. So now I'm going to grab two of these pieces. And I need to dry them because they got wet. And then we're going to put some Distress inks on the edges and layer them onto our cardstock. That is from the Shabby Stitches. There's a set of 4 different styles of sewing stitches. So that's one, here's one, here's one. Okay. So that is all 4 of them right there. So you got like a straight stitch, a zigzag. This one looks like a zipper, in my opinion. Okay. So I'm going to put some Distress inks on the pockets. I think we need some words. I always forget to get the little words out. And I think we need the Shabby Stitches again that we'll put on the pocket pieces. Still a little damp. Hi, Norella. We're using the Scotty Dog stencil right now from a gel print that I made. We're going to use the Shabby Stitches on the edges. So I'm just going to kind of come up there. So if you like the sewing look, don't have a sewing machine, or don't want to get it out, the Shabby Stitches are a great way to add that texture. So we'll glue that down. I guess that pocket I didn't shrink, so I need to shrink it. Gotta shrink it a little. Cut it down. Alright, so we gotta go right about there. There. Now I can glue that on here. Okay? I'm going to do that again. Make sure that it fits. It does not. So I'm just going to use my scissors and trim it. Alright, how are we doing, everybody? I'm liking it so far. Alright, so we're going to put those there. These are going to go behind. And my desk is still wet. So what else? Okay, let's get, we'll get some words out. Let me glue these together. Maybe some ribbon. Maybe I can tie a little bow. Because y'all were saying make a collar. But what if we were just to tie some little bows? I think that might look cute. Alright, so we're going to finish these journal cards and pockets. And I'll make a set of tuck spots out of the little squares. Alright, and let's find some words and let's do a bow. A little bow. I've got a pink. I've got this pale pink. That might look kind of cute. think that's what we want. Is that what we want? To put a little bow like that? What do you think? And we could do them on here as well. You like that? These are going to go nicely with the Dog and Roses kit. Thank you, Julie. I thought they might go. I mean, it'll be fun. I mean, it's a bright teal to it, but I think it'll go together. All right, I'm trying to make a bow. I got to make bows. Quit distracting me. You like the bow? Thank you. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the bows, and then I'll put a drop of the best glue ever down. Actually, I could put that down right now. So I'm going to put a drop of the best glue ever on each one of these Scotty dogs. So if I look at it, oh, thank you, Jesse. James, thank you, James. We're going to put a drop right there, and right there, right there, right there, right there, and right there. Okay, so those will be drying, and I'll just keep making little bows to stick down. Yeah, make it big before you, and if you really want another tip, I don't know if I can show you. How do I show you? I will, well, here, we can kind of show you with this, maybe. So if you have a piece of fabric or your pant leg, if you take a straight pin and then take your ribbon and put it under your straight pin, then you can adjust your string or ribbon. Okay? You've got that to hang on to, and then you make your little bow. I used to make these by the thousands, and this is how I would do it. I'd put a pin in my pant leg and then sit there and tie little bows. And then you just remove the pin, and then you've got a little bow. Do you see how I did that? So just take your little piece of fabric, your pant leg, a clipboard with a ribbon wrapped around it, pin it down, and then make your bow. It goes so much faster than trying to fight with your hands. And then you don't have to cut off as much because you're using the spool to feed your ribbon. And then after a while, after you get to making them, you kind of get in the groove of how long your tail should be before you tie the bow. So see, did I show you something new, y'all? Do you like it? You like that, Karen? See how fast I'm making those? That's a neat tip, Robin says. Yay! Brilliant tip. Oh, that's awesome. You're very welcome. Well, look at that, Barb says. But you see how fast it goes together. 20 more times, Sandra. Just slip it under the pin. Okay, so the ribbon slipped under the pin. I tie a knot, and then I just use this to tie my bow. And I adjust it. And then cut it. Now I'm hanging on to part of that bow so that it stays tight. Okay, so now we've got bows, and I will take my pin and stick it back in my ribbon to keep it from unraveling on me. And then I've got a little bin that I'll put that in. Okay, so I put glue down. I've made the bows. Let's make the words. How about be original? That would be good. Happy day. Happy day, that would be good. And let's see. This says everything has beauty. Do we want that? We don't need to fly. Embrace the chaos, because that's dogs, you know. Embrace the chaos. And then this is everything has beauty. So we'll put that over there. And then we'll make some of these little corners. Okay, so we're at a point now. It's been 2.5 or 2 hours coming up. So we need to do the raffle. And I'll finish these cards. Yes, Connie says you can do one with the fork. I have a fork here. I didn't use it though, but you could do it on a fork as well. Yeah. Uh-oh, your dogs are having a meltdown, Barb. Don't they know not to bug you? This is streaming time with Linda. All right, I'm going to go ahead and apply some Distress Inks. Y'all enter the raffle. Then I will start the last raffle after I draw the winner of the journal card. And I will start the raffle for the journal. Did we make it to 2? Or do we just make it to 1 today? I have one journal that I made this morning. That's actually more of a planner. And then I have a couple of journals made by Cynthia that I'll give away, depending on if we made enough in the donations today. All right, so we've got little glue dots. I'm going to take my little bow and just kind of press it into that glue. I may have a little bit of excess glue, and what I'll do after these dry is I'll take my craft pouch by Scrap Perfect and lay it over that just gently, and that'll pick up any glue that might stick to my other elements or pages in my journal. All right, so we're going to glue these down in the center. How's that? I think those will be cute. Robin says we're not to 2 journals, just 1 today, but we could get there. I think I need to trim the tails on this bow. They're a little long. Isn't that cute? Happy day. I'll do this one. Thank you, Narella. We made the gel print today. I showed them how to use the stencil and then put down bubble wrap in the stencil design and then add another layer of paint. Embrace the chaos. We want to go, let's go more like that. Okay, and then we'll do this guy. You like it with the bows, Angelica? Thank you. Thank you, Narella. All right, so I think, even though we may not put it on the page, but I think if you came to a page that had these little doggies, that would be super cute, wouldn't it? You like it? Thank you. All right, so I have finished these guys. I'm going to set those aside. Oh, we could also add bling. I may do that. I may add some bling. I've got some little bling here. How about if we take one? Wait, is this the strip kind? It is. All right. So I got to cut this apart. And then I'm going to pop one off. And what if we put that right there? A little bit of bling. That'll also help with any excess glue. Stick it down. I like it. Sorry, I was off frame. What do you think? Would that be cute? Now that is adorable. I'm using bling. I'm using bling. Can y'all believe it? And what I'll do is I will repeat this process on the other journal cards that we have the elements for. And my journal cards got wet, so these will be distressed more. All right, so let's make one of these, and then we'll do the raffle. What is the Oh, Janice, I have words that I sell in my shop. White words on, no, ivory and white words or something like that. And then I put them in, this is a embroidery floss container that I get for $2. And usually I wait till they're on sale, 30% off, or I use a coupon and buy that. If I don't need anything else when I go to Hobby Lobby, I usually buy one of these. Because for less than $2, I get out of the shop, out of the store, but I bought something. And so I just put the words in here because they're kind of by groupings of what the theme is. Yesterday, remember, you know, you can do this yourself on your computer, print the words out, cut them out, put them in a little container like that. All right, so we're going to do the raffle for the journal card. I will finish making these little embellishments. I don't know what we're going to make yet. Maybe we'll do some more with the ribbon and the bling and a different word. We could make this a altered paper clip. Thank you, Sue. Hey, welcome. Love you too. Thanks for being here. Thank you for supporting me, y'all. Y'all are wonderful. You like them? Okay. So let's do the raffle for the journal card, and then I will start the raffle for the journal. I'll finish these. I'll flip through this journal, and then we'll flip through one of the journals from Cynthia. And then hopefully by the time we're done with that, everybody will be entered and we can draw the winner. All right, so let's pick the winner of the journal card right now. And that winner is Cynthia. How funny, because Cynthia sent a bunch of journal cards to me, and now I can send one back to her. I love it. I'm going to go ahead and sign it. I just realized that I had not. Do you want me to sign it on the front or on the back? I think I'm going to sign it on the front. It's not, it doesn't stand out as much, but it's there. How's that? Okay. Congratulations, Cynthia. And I think she's gone, but I'll send that to her. Yay! That's awesome. Okay. So in the giveaway, the last giveaways for the journal, and I think we're close to making it to 2 journals, and Robin will let us know. These people have donated, so when I open the raffle, you can enter. Zoo, Dorlisa, Barb, James, Debbie, Jennifer, JJ Greenfield, Joy, Jennifer Edmondson, Karen Owens, Raven, Cynthia Hopwoods, JJ Greenfield, again, thank you for your donation. Barb, again, thank you for your donation. Janice Brammer, thank you for your donation. Rhonda Millen Bennett, thank you for your donation. Dreamcraft Journals and Robin Fennessy and Cynthia Dossett, thank you so much. All right, so we're going to reset. Okay, go here. Donators only. One junk journal. All right, so I'm going to open that up. Those people that I just called off, you can enter this last raffle. And if you haven't donated, you can. And then you'll have a chance to win one of my journals or Cynthia's journals. All right, so I'm just applying some Distress inks. I think we need to make these into an altered paperclip. It'll be rather large, but I think it would be super cute. And I don't ever remember to make altered paper clips. I need to do that more often. Okay, Cynthia is in, or Angelica is entering for Cynthia, since Cynthia is not here. She had to go. All right, so we've got those two guys. Let's go ahead and glue these down, and that way I can go ahead and glue the dots. And then let's make this into an altered paper clip, I think. We'll add a bow again and some bling. I got it out. We'll find a different word that we can put in. And we can make a journal card to go with. Yeah, let's do that. All right. So, to start with, I'm going to go ahead and put a dab of glue. I'm going to try to put less. I'm kind of spread it out just a little bit for my little bow. I'm going to make 2 bows. So where's my... I used this napkin earlier. That was kind of handy. I wasn't really sure it would work, but it's enough to hold it in place. So again, I just put the ribbon behind the straight pin. I'm going to tie a knot. That just keeps it from sliding, shifting back and forth. Then I make a loop, go over the loop, pull it through, and then I kind of grab a hold of the knot, and then I'm holding on to that back bow portion. Oh wait, on this case it's the front one, so that when I pull it down I can make that tight knot. And then we'll cut little bows, and that'll go on there. And I'll do one more. Did Cynthia Hopwood donate? Yes. Didn't I say her name? Yeah, Cynthia Hopwood. Yes, she did donate. Yes. Cynthia donated $2. Jennifer wants to know how many stencils are in my shop. There are 102 stencils. Am I right? Am I close? It may be more than that now. And that's not including counting the past year and a half of the Stencil Club. All right, so that's going to go there. This will go back on here. All right, I think I need to make a backing to go with that. My cardstock got wet earlier, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut some 3-inch squares. Because that's how, oh no, or was this 3 1/4? Okay, it was 3 inches. Okay. I'm cutting it out of cardstock because I just want something nice and sturdy for the backside. You can use thinner paper if you want. So I got 2 squares. I'm going to go ahead and apply Distress inks to these guys. Okay, 107 stencils plus stencil clubs. Plus, you've got to count all the stencils I've made to go in my subscription boxes, and then all of the stencil clubs that I've made. I've made thousands of stencils. Or Henry has helped me make thousands of stencils. I just ordered another 1,000 stencil material. All right, so I've got my pieces that are going to be the back. These are going to be the fronts that'll go on here. I'm going to grab some paper clips. I like the big ones, the jumbo paper clips. Yes, Jennifer, you can buy the past stencil clubs. Place an order before you check out in the comment field before you check out. Say, hey, Linda, I want to start this order with, and you say, I want the April Stencil Club for 2018 or 2019. If you wanted the steampunk stencils from last year, you can do that. Okay? And then you can, if you have one stencil club already going, you can even ask for to skip that month and go back in designs. I just need to know what you want. All right, so I've got a paper clip here. I like to put the big portion on the outside. Some people like to put the little portion because they want a smaller paper clip. So it depends on what you like. I want it to be able to hold something. All right. My glue should be just about dry that it will stick. And I'm going to take my glue and put it down here in the paper clip, around the paper clip, go around the edge, over this way, over this way, over this way, and kind of fill that in. And then I'll put this on top and line them up, wipe away any excess glue. And I find that if I put it face down and then just rub in the paperclip area and around the edges, it just kind of helps seal it together. Okay. And then we'll do this one and we'll add the bling. And then I'll flip through the journals and we'll pick the winner. Oh wait, I was going to make a journal card, wasn't I? Squirrel! You want me to still make a journal card? Yeah, you like the size, Janice? Thank you. You're welcome, Jennifer. What was I going to say? Not a fan. I like this size stencil. I made them this size so that they would fit the full journal page. There's other people out there who make the little bitty stencils and that make the great big 12 by 12 stencils, and I thought I wanted to be a niche that fit in the journal world, and those of us that typically like to use 8.5 by 11 paper. All right, so we're going to put this guy here. And I think I need to put some words on here. So y'all let me know, did you want me to make a journal card to go with, or you've had enough? We've had enough, Linda. We don't want any more. How about beautiful? And how about blessings? That'll be good. Beautiful blessings. Aww. I didn't use the puppy dog print. I got distracted. All right, we'll put that down. I'll pass, Robin says. Jennifer says, sure. All right, we'll put that right here. Robin says, I'm done. I don't want any more. I'm done having fun for the day. All right, let's make a quick. I've already got the paper out here. So let's see what this ring comes out to be. You never had enough? So this is a 5-inch wide. So I'm going to make 2 5 by 7 journal cards. How's that? Now one for each. So we got these guys. We did that earlier, what if we get out the Scotty Dog stencil, and this time it's going to be across the bottom, and I think we can get away with 2 of them. I think it'd be okay if they kind of go off the page a little bit. We'll do the same color. So I've got the Mermaid Lagoon. But wait, we're going to leave that stencil down. I'm going to get out the little daisy stencil. This is a more little daisy stencil. Okay, I've got more little daisy stencil. I'm going to get picked raspberry, and I'm going to line up the stencil over the dog's derriere. And that's going to put that little stencil design on my doggy. Oh, I got a little off, but that's okay. What do you think? And then I can go around the edges a little bit with the pink. And what if we did the shabby stitches? We'll do that across the top here. And kind of going down the sides. Yeah. Kind of looks like they have curtains. What do you think? I like the Mermaid Laverne. More bling? Yep, I'll put more bling on. Alright, let's make one more. So, how did I do that? I put down this guy first. And we're going to put that down here at the bottom. I'm going to pick up Mermaid Lagoon. We're going to come in here like this. Okay. And just to kind of help keep from getting it everywhere. Thank you, Lori, for your donation. And then I'm going to pick one of the designs here. Then I'm going to pick up the picked raspberry again. Okay. Yeah, it's super cute. Okay, I gotta get my stencil line back up. I moved it. Don't move on me! Let's go back over here. I think we need to put the Distress inks around the edges. And we need to do the walnut stain around the edges, right? Oh, need to stamp it. Stamp it to make it the same. You like that? Had to step away to help your hubby. Well, thanks for coming back. All right, so let's put Distress inks on here. We need to tie some bows, right? All right, well, now's the time. Get in on the raffle. If you've donated today, you want to win the journals. I like that. All right, I'm going to make 2 bows, right? soon as I find the ribbon. Oh no, I guess I need 4 bows, don't I? But isn't that super cute? Do I need to make the bows for you? Or do you get it? I'll not make them. You've already seen me make them a dozen times. Alright, so here's what we ended up making. I have 2 5x7 journal cards. I have 2 4x6 journal cards. I have 2 pockets that I made. And I've got 2 altar paper clips. And I've got enough to do these all again. So I'll have 2 sets of these that I can use in the journal that I'm making on Monday. You like it? All right, let's get this out of the way. All right, so let's go through. Did we make it to 2 journals? JJ didn't forget you, Marianne. He got you. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for your donation. All right, so this will go with Monday. Set this over here for now. I went over this at the beginning. Okay, we need $8.70 to do 2 journals. So I'm going to show you my journal first. And once we get through that, thank you, Julie. We'll go through this other journal that I have laying here that's made by Cynthia Dossett. You sewed? I saw Lori. So Lori got her sewing machine out and sewed. All right, so this is using the Daydreamer Planner Kit. And Norella made this. We were going to do an online retreat with somebody else, and things didn't come together. We were both very busy, and it just wasn't working timing-wise. So this cover isn't in the digital download, but I'm going to try to convince Norella to add it because I think it's really pretty what she's done. But this is the planner kit. So it has a 1-month spread, and then I made this page. I used a 3-inch strip of scrapbook paper. There's 2 3-inch strips there. I laid down the first one. I basically figured how far up I needed to go so that this could be a pocket and then be able to put another pocket below without a huge gap, at the right amount of gap. Thank you, Carrie, for your donation. So I glued those down on a full 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. This was a script left over from cutting down the 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. This is from the Be Thankful kit. It's an add-on 30 days of thankful journaling cards and elements that you can use. This is from that kit as well. This is using the repeating butterfly stencil and the damask stencil together. So I use them together. Thank you, Karen, for your support. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I stamped around the edges. This was using the, I think it's medium beach rose stamp. I also have the smaller, it's a little bit smaller. Here I stamped the beach rose in the background. And then I took my blending tool and went in. Well, the ink was still a little damp. I didn't heat it with my heat tool. This is the first one I made. So it kind of made this a kind of a gray teal background, but I kind of like it. And then this was a leftover bit that I cut off to make a belly band. Gel print in the background there. Rubber stamped. Rubber stamped. This is part of the Butterfly Beauties cube. The butterfly, repeating butterfly stencil in the background. Oh, good! I'm glad, Raven, that your sister thinks the Unicorn Journal is beautiful. Raven won a Unicorn Journal from me that was on the cover. It was a traveler's notebook. And then she altered it and is sending it to her sister to give to Raven's niece. So yay! I'm glad your sister likes it. It's a belly band on top of this is a digital copy of one of my gel prints. And I just like the way it turned out. Oh, thank you, Bonnie, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The kit again that I use is Daydreaming and Be Thankful. You like the florals, Carrie? They're gorgeous, aren't they? They're really pretty. This was using the crackle stencil in the background, mopping up a page. Isn't that kind of cool? Mopping it up. Another pocket page, so there's pockets here and here. There's a tuck spot behind this little element, and then more pockets up here. Another one of the strips from the kit. Oh, thank you, Robin. I'm so glad you love them. Thank you. Bye, Narella. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, from the Be Thankful kit. Daydreaming Planner kit. Thank you. Another one of the stamp pages was the strip that was left over. This is the back side of the photocopied gel print. This was a Project Life card, and I just thought, well, it just kind of looks nice with the flowers, doesn't it? Just kind of goes together. Thank you, Carrie. Here's the crackle stencil. Again, this was spraying through the stencil on the back side of my gel plate print. And then this is one of those cut strips that I used the portion of on the journal card. Oh, thank you, Raven. I look forward to it. You love all the different kits. Thank you, Jennifer. Narella has some beautiful stuff. I love playing with them, adding my touches. And I hope that you do too. You know, whenever I show something, make it in your style. Make what you love. I hope to inspire you just to create. And then it's got a ribbon to tie it shut. So here is the other journal that is in the giveaway today. So whenever I call a winner, you'll just say Linda's journal or Cynthia's journal. So we've got the little, because they both have birds on them. Hers is a paper sack journal. And she's used some different elements in here. Like this is a scrappy card that she's painted on top of. Maybe several book pages or a postcard. And then this is a paper bag pocket here. I love the layers, the paper doily that she sprayed with Tattered Angels. She's also used a couple of the elements from the All About Robins journal kit that I have. So that was All About Robins. And then this looks like an original Aritho card, like a bingo card. And then she's got layers like this ticket on top of some cardstock, and that's a napkin in the background, and she's done some stitching. It's really cute. All About Robins, napkin. The Glittering Gems. It's a hummingbird kit by Narella. There's my diamond stencil on the background. She used a piece of lace that she sewed down. You need one of the planner kits, Janice? It's a nice planner kit. Do y'all want me to offer that as a printed kit, the planner kit? I think I have to get a minimum of 10 kits. And this, she just made a little pocket on top of a pocket. Added little elements. All About Robins. This is a really thick piece of chipboard, maybe, that she's added some scrapbook paper to, maybe. All About Robins kit. Here and here. She's fussy cut some birds. Yeah, Cynthia does beautiful work. I love it. She used a coloring book page here. She's maybe tea-dyed them. It feels like it and looks color-wise. So super thick chipboard tag. A true variety of goodies throughout the journal. All right. Oh, and here's another tags in the back. Alrighty, so we're going to pick a winner. You tell me which one you would prefer. Do you want Linda's journal or Cynthia's journal? The planner or the paper bag journal? Did everybody get in? Thank you, Bonnie, Karen, Carrie, Jennifer, Lori, Sue, Dorlisa, Barb, James, Debbie, Jennifer, JJ, Joy, Jennifer again, different Jennifer, Jennifer Edmondson, and Karen. And then I was trying to make sure who else. Raven, Cynthia, JJ again, Barb, Janice, Rhonda, Dreamcraft, Robin, and Cynthia. Thank you all for your donation today. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Jennifer. Eeny, meeny, mo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Good luck, donators. Robin, get in one more time. All right, so Angelica, did you get in? Yes. Angelica is in for Cynthia. So if I call Angelica's name, it's actually for Cynthia. And is that everybody else? I think we got everybody else in. Giveaway. Jennifer. JJ, did you get in? Or is that you, Joy? Is JJ you? No? I didn't see JJ Greenfield. But thank you for your donation. I'm giving y'all just a little bit longer to get in. Just drawing it out. The suspense. Oh my. Can you enter for Cynthia? Oh, Cynthia had to leave? Okay, so I'll enter for Cynthia Hopwood. I was wondering. Okay. All right, so I should be in the raffle for... Okay, I thought he did too, but I wasn't sure. He, she? I don't know if JJ is a he or a she. Okay, did I get in? I think I spelled raffle incorrectly. Come on, did I get in? There it goes. It was taking its sweet time. The system is really slow. Okay. Pick the winner. So I'm in for Cynthia. Angelica is in, I'm in for Hopwood, and Angelica's in for Cynthia Dossett. And the winner is Bonnie Lipke. Bonnie, you are the winner of the first journal. Which one do you want? Okay, I thought I did right. It was slow. Let the Hunger Games begin. So do you want my journal or Cynthia's journal? And then I'll pick the next winner. And thank you all again for being here. I greatly appreciate your support. I made some iced coffee and I made it at like 10 something this morning. I'm almost done with it. Yay, Bonnie. All right, I'll be back Monday while I'm waiting on Bonnie. Yours, please. Okay, so Bonnie gets my journal. So I'm going to tie this up and set this aside. I got to write a note to Bonnie. All right, so Bonnie gets this journal. Now, who gets this journal? Let's pick. Jennifer Edmondson, you won the other journal. Congratulations. Yay. All right, so I will be back Monday. We will be working with, this is just one of the pages, the Dogs and Roses journal kit. I have some elements that were gifted to me, so I plan to get those out, look at them, see how I can incorporate those into some ephemera. So I thank you all that sent those to me. I greatly appreciate it. Bye, Julie. Have a good day. Congratulations, Jennifer, for winning. Yay! Prices will be going out on the 15th. Mainly, they'll be going with most of the people that placed orders. And if you didn't place an order, that's when I'll ship them out to you, is on the 15th. So long as I have your mailing address. I think I do have everybody's mailing address. So if it has changed, definitely go over to my website, update your user account on my website, send me a message, hey, I've updated my mailing address, so that when I send out your journal, I have the right address. Yay, Bonnie! Oh, you've never won a journal? Well, congratulations! I'm glad you won one. Thank you for participating today. So I'll be back Monday. We'll work on the Dogs and Roses journal kit. Um, we'll play with stencils and rubber stamps, making some fun designs, I think. And we'll make a journal or two during the live stream. Then we'll be back next Wednesday or Thursday to do some more mixed media, gel printing, and whatnot. If there's something that you want to see, you want me to do direct to paper, you want me to do a masterboard again, you want me to create different types of elements with gel plate prints, whatever your suggestion is you want me to do, send me a message. You can do it through my website, lindaisrael.com. It's through the contact me form. You can tag me on Facebook. You can comment on this video once we shut it off here to let me know what you would like to see, and let me know what you thought of today's live stream. What was your favorite part? What did you learn today? What technique did you learn today that you're like, oh, that's awesome? Love to know what that is. Now I'm just rattling around in here, just talking away. I thank you all so much for being here. Again, I have such fun doing these live streams with you. It makes me feel good to hang out with y'all for a couple of hours, and when we do them. I love, hearing how y'all are doing and getting your joys and seeing how you're progressing as creative people. So thank you all for supporting me. Thank you for being here. Do check out my Facebook page, Linda Israel, where I post when I'm going to have live workshops, when I have new products coming out. If I want to support something, friend or whatever, I'll share it there. And quotes, always quotes. Robin helps me with the quotes. We have daily quotes that come out on my Facebook page. You can also get them on Twitter as well. If you are looking for cool quotes, check those out. I think there's like 3 quotes a day that get posted on my blog or Facebook. All right. Bye, Robin. Bye, everybody. I'm going to get off here. Y'all have an amazing day. I love how this stuff turned out. I'll give y'all that as the parting shot. I'll make some bows for these little doggies. Be super cute. Oh, you've learned a lot. Thank you. Gotta wait till the boss fight is done. Thank you, Robin. She says, I love doing the quotes. Well, I'm glad you do, Robin. I'm so glad I had you take that over. Thank you so much. All right, the boss fight's over. Fun ideas for quotes and words. Thank you, Lori. I'm glad you like it. All right, well, I'm going to get off here. Y'all have an amazing week and weekend, what's left of the week. Again, I'll be back on Monday. And again, if